The scorching Egyptian sun, a relentless sentinel over millennia of history, has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the whispers of pharaohs, and the grand ambitions of men. Among them, one figure stands monumental, not merely for his military prowess or political acumen, but for his enduring vision. Muhammad Ali Pasha. A former Albanian Ottoman commander, he transformed Egypt from a neglected Ottoman province into a formidable regional power in the early 19th century. His legacy is etched not just in the annals of modern Egyptian history, but in the very stones of Cairo, particularly within the serene and opulent confines of his Shubra Palace, a marvel that transcends mere architecture, embodying a dream of modernization, beauty, and unrivaled grandeur. It is a place where history breathes, where echoes of lavish parties and strategic discussions linger, and where the past's artistry meets the present's curiosity. The vision and conception. In the early 1800s, Cairo was a city of bustling souks, ancient mosques, and Mamluk-era dwellings, reflecting centuries of Ottoman influence. Muhammad Ali, having solidified his power after the notorious Citadel Massacre of 1811, began to look beyond mere governance. His mind, restless and ambitious, yearned for a private retreat, a sanctuary away from the rigid formalities of state, where he could unwind, entertain, and indulge his appreciation for beauty and innovation. He envisioned a new Egypt, one that blended traditional Islamic aesthetics with the burgeoning European trends he admired. The chosen location was Shubra el-Khaima, a fertile area north of Cairo, known for its verdant gardens and proximity to the Nile. It was a strategic choice, offering both accessibility to the capital and a sense of pastoral tranquility. The idea was not to build a conventional palace with imposing walls and grand halls, but rather a sprawling complex of pavilions, kiosks, and expansive gardens centered around a magnificent pool. This innovative concept, a blend of Ottoman kiosk architecture and emerging European garden design, was revolutionary for its time in Egypt. Construction began around 1808 and continued for over 2 decades, transforming a mere patch of land into an earthly paradise. Muhammad Ali himself was deeply involved in the design and planning, often walking the grounds, envisioning every detail, from the layout of the gardens to the intricate patterns of the marble floors. He brought in skilled architects and artisans from across the Ottoman Empire and even Europe, blending various influences to create a unique aesthetic. The primary architect is believed to have been an unknown European, possibly of Italian or French origin, given the prevalent European stylistic leanings. This blend resulted in a harmonious fusion of Turkish elements, such as the characteristic Ottoman wooden kiosks and intricate fretwork, with Italianate and French Rococo and Baroque styles, evident in the detailed frescoes, gilded ceilings, and elaborate marble work. The palace complex was not a single imposing building, but a series of interconnected structures designed for different purposes, all united by vast, meticulously landscaped gardens. The heart of the palace was undoubtedly the Great Basin, or Haud, pool, a massive marble-lined lake that dwarfed conventional palace courtyards. This was more than just a water feature. It was the central stage for elaborate entertainments, including rowing boats and firework displays, reflecting Muhammad Ali's love for spectacle and grandeur. Surrounding this basin were 4 main wings or pavilions, each serving a distinct function and boasting its own unique charm. The first wing, the Salam Lek, was dedicated to official receptions and male guests. It featured grand halls for state dinners and diplomatic meetings, reflecting the serious business of governance. The second, the Haram Lek, was the private residence for Muhammad Ali's family, designed with privacy and domestic comfort in mind. Its intricate details and secluded courtyards offered a stark contrast to the public grandeur of the Salam Lek. The third wing was the Gabalia, mountain pavilion, named for its slight elevation, offering panoramic views of the Nile and the surrounding countryside. This was likely a more intimate space for contemplation and relaxation. The fourth, and perhaps most iconic, was the Fountain Palace, or Koshk al-Gabar, dust kiosk, designed as a magnificent bathing pavilion. This structure, standing majestically over the Great Basin, truly captured the fusion of architectural styles. Its innovative design allowed guests to dine and relax in an airy, open space while being cooled by the constant spray of the central fountain. The selection of materials was uncompromising. Fine marble, sourced from quarries in Italy and meticulously transported up the Nile, formed the foundations and cladding of the buildings. These were then adorned with the highest quality tim,